Overall thoughts on your first day?
Yeah, I was really pleased with how really everybody, offense, defense, special teams, flew around, got lined up, was organized. It didn't feel like a first day from that standpoint. So I think that just shows you our guys were locked in, intentional. The coaches did a great job of having prepared, and we were able to get something done. Now, it's first day. Everybody's excited about day one. The question is, can you come out tomorrow and do it again, and then obviously for 15 days. But just the tempo of practice and really how everybody on both sides of the ball was just locked in, knew what they were doing, was organized, was really pleased with that.
Rasheed said Rasheed looks a lot bigger than the last time we saw him, and he said he actually lost weight, put on muscle. I guess, what do you see from him from like a body transformation standpoint? And I know obviously back shoulder throws are a big part of your guys' offense. He made a lot of plays like that today.
Yeah, I know Rasheed has been really pleased over the last 7 weeks with Coach Grizz, just feeling like he's getting stronger. And when you get stronger, that also helps you get a little faster. But look, he's our most experienced guy. He's played a lot of ball. Was really glad that he came out today and tried to set the tone for the guys at receiver. And he played outside when he was a freshman here, when I was here. I know he's played some inside the last few years and done a good job there. And we've got him back outside right now, but he's a guy that we can move around and he can play all over because he's real smart and he's experienced. And like I said, if he can take what he did today and get consistent, that'll help lead that group for us.
Yeah, obviously when you have experience with a guy like him, I mean, you kind of go back to like, oh, hey, last time I saw him, he was kind of, maybe a little thinner. And, now look at him the way he is now.
Yeah, everybody's got different strengths, right? He knows he's not slow, but he's not a burner. Yeah. But he's big, he's strong, he's physical, he can catch the ball in traffic and use that strength to still get open. There's different ways to separate. But I think he showed today he can run too, because there's plenty of times he got behind people. So I was really pleased with how he looked.
When you talk about guys moving around, Jalen Thomas got some run at center today.
Yeah.
Are you projecting a move inside, or is this still just a matter of seeing who can do what and mixing combinations?
Yeah, I think it's still early. But, I think one thing is Jalen, I remember back my last year, he was playing left tackle for us, did a great job. When he signed here to play center or guard. Then he played tackle, did a really good job. I know last year I think he moved around. We know he can play tackle if we need to. I think for him coming back, him deciding to come back to try to improve his stock for the NFL, one of the feedbacks was, they see him as a guy who could potentially play inside at the next level. So we kind of were like, well, why wouldn't we give you that opportunity to show you can snap, show you can play guard, play all five. If you can play all five, especially if you can snap and play center, I think that just gives more value to him and makes him more of a guy that maybe people want at the next level. So I don't know where he'll end up playing for us, but we're giving him a chance to play some center, and he may play some guard throughout the spring. And we'll have a better idea how we get our best five on the field moving forward, and then we'll know where he fits.
Is that the same theory behind Thalen Robinson? Played some guard last year, got some work at right tackle today. Same deal, just trying to find where he fits best? Or
I think so, yeah. I think so. I think there'll be, you don't want to move and mix and match too much, but spring's when you can do that. And then guys like Thalen, whether maybe he's better suited for guard, maybe not, we'll have to learn that. Right now we need some guys out there playing tackle, and that's probably an area that we got to really have guys develop throughout the spring and try to get an idea of how we're going to handle the tackle positions in the fall. So as many guys like Thalen as we get reps out there, it'll help us have a better understanding of, again, how to get our best five, because it's a lot easier to start outside and then move in. So that's kind of what we're doing there.
What characteristics are you looking for in a starting quarterback?
Oh, well, you got to have a leader and a winner. And, I think we have a really good situation here when you got someone like Tanner who, look, he came in and he had a fantastic year statistically, won games. You got that experience coming back. I thought he had a really good day today. So I was really pleased with how he just, again, the demeanor, the leadership, just the way he went through practice today. And then you got a guy like Preston, who I think that's a super strength of his. His energy, his attitude's contagious to the guys. Obviously, he's really talented as well. He's now been through a year of college, and so getting to see him come out now, kind of nothing's new to him other than the offense tweaks. And so really was pleased with how both those guys went today, and look forward to seeing how they pick up everything throughout spring.
Day one, you mentioned it, there's the excitement. How do you kind of push the envelope a little bit with them, but also know it's day one and know you can't be going full speed out there and everything?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're just trying to out here and get better. That's what we tell them. Look, in spring ball and fall camp, it's always offense versus defense, right? That's just the way it is. We're not preparing for an opponent. So offense and defense constantly competing, but we got to have the mindset of we make each other better. We're competing to make each other better. So everything we do, whether it's a helmets practice like today or Monday when we get to put the pads on, it all works together. We want to get to where when our offense takes the field on a Saturday, they feel like whoever we're going against, even though we respect them, our defense has prepared us for that moment, and vice versa. The defense knows, man, if we can get lined up against our offense and we can do that, then when we face somebody on Saturdays, we feel like we have the advantage because we go against just as good or better in practice. And same thing at all your individual position battles. That's what you're trying to get to. That's the message, because we win as a team. And so I was really pleased with that today. You know, it's hard when you're in helmets. I mean, I know, you know, there was a lot of times we may have had a sack or a big negative play, and you kind of let it play on for practice purposes. I thought the guys did a good job of that.
TJ McDaniel had a long recovery from a pretty serious injury. He was out here today. Does he still have more recovery to do, or is he fully cleared to go? If you had a game tomorrow, could he play?
Yeah, he's been fully cleared by our doctors. I know he's excited about that. He came out today. We didn't limit him in any way. And so, you know, it'll be kind of a day at a time. When you have a serious injury like that, I think you're always probably, you know, in a maintenance situation. Even when it feels good, you're getting treatment, you're trying to do things to stay ahead of it. But right now, he's been full since we started our winter weightlifting program. He's been full, obviously, today in his first practice, and so far there's no signs of any issues.
Obviously, you were in Miami when he got hurt, but given your conversations with the doctors about his injury, are you surprised that he's out here with your guys all the way back?
Not totally. One, just because he's had enough time. I think our doctors did a fantastic job, and I think TJ, I know who he is. You know, I was here when we recruited him, and just kind of the character and who he is as a person. You knew he was going to do everything he needed to get back. He's a tough kid, and so I know he was really relieved when they cleared him because he's felt like he was ready, and he's excited to be back out here.
Another guy with injury history, Bo Corrales, is, you know, what did you think to see from him today? And obviously, what are you hoping from his?
I saw a guy who was healthy. You know, I didn't notice anything. Of course, this is my first practice with him, but I didn't notice anything that would tell me he's not full go. And I think Rhodey and our training staff has done a really good job with him, just managing an older guy, a veteran guy who's played a lot of ball. So again, has had some bumps and bruises. He's another guy that's got to kind of live in there, even when he's healthy, just to maintain and stay healthy. But you know, he's a big, long target. He's played a lot of ball, and so you know, I was impressed with just, you know, having that veteran presence out here today.
I know you've had meetings and workouts, but like we said with Rasheed and a lot of other guys, whether they were freshmen when you were here or you were part of recruiting them, how fun is it to see them out on the field and be out on the field with them again?
It's fun. It's fun to see those guys like Shee and Bentley and all those guys that I recruited, and they're grown up now, you know, and so a lot of it feels like it was just last week, and then a lot of it's changed, right? So, again, I'm just really excited because I think the attitude of our guys, they've worked really hard the last 7 weeks. They came here, they've really bought into the coaches on both sides. You can tell that, you know, that the culture of winning has been established here, but they're hungry for more. And we got a lot of work to do, but I thought we started it off really well today.